We know by now flooding caused so much damage in many places over the last 7 days.
But ahead of a much nicer weekend, hunters and fishermen need to be on guard.
That's according to Game and Fish officials. And new tonight, THV 11's Catherine Rowley shows us their message ahead of a big hunting day for kids.
It's going to be a week, maybe 2 weeks before we can even get into some of those areas to see the extent of the damage that these floodwaters have caused.
We know the rivers and usual flood spots are high right now. Despite the beautiful weather the last few days, Arkansas Game and Fish want you to be careful before hitting your normal weekend spots.
A lot of places where, when you're driving up there, you don't know how deep that water is. It's very similar to like when you're on an interstate or something like that.
Game and Fish Special Youth Turkey Hunt kicks off Saturday morning. That means a potential increase of hunters on the road. Before you do go, Randy Zellers, the Assistant Chief of Communications for the Commission, has a tip.
If you haven't already checked those places out during daylight, please slow down, be careful. Even in places that are up in the mountains, we have roads that are washed out that, it's going to take a little while to fix those roads as well.
But beyond fixing those roads, half the battle is just getting there.
In some cases, there are roads that they may be out for a little while until we can get everything together, get out there. Just because a place is passable by a four-wheeler or by foot doesn't mean you can run heavy equipment on it either.
But if fishing is your preferred activity, Zeller says you too should keep a sharp eye out for debris, both on top the water and under.
With all of this water that came through, there's a lot of debris that's been washed into our rivers especially, and there are a lot of logs, there's a lot of log jams, there's a lot of things floating on the surface of the water and just under the surface of the water that can be a hazard.
In Little Rock, Catherine Rowley, THV 11 News.
Catherine, thanks. A lot of debris on the lakes as well, so be careful. Arkansas Game and Fish does ask the public to be patient with them as they go through and repair all those roads.